Hello guys, today we will be ranking the best trait for every single new Dragon Ball units updates. Alright, let's get into it. Alright guys, so first of all we have Perfect Cell. So this unit is really special because, right, not only that you don't have to upgrade it, you also, when it plays down, it takes the base damage of whatever unit that is next to it, right? The base damage, not counting the trait, okay? And so people say Unbound is completely useless for him, which I disagree, because after he takes the base damage of the unit, right? If he have Unbound, then he multiply it by 3.5. You know, he multiply it by his own Unbound trait. So technically, you're still taking half of like the Unbound unit, right? But Unbound is not the best trait for him because his Cell Junior. His Cell Junior is such a big part, right? Because Primordial, right? It gives 35% extra damage and like a bunch of other buff, and then you have 3 Cell Junior, which buff mostly he's used for buff, which buff the main DPS that you have next to Cell by around 30%, while Unbound can only buff it by 10%. So which mean Primordial is the best trait on him. Alright, the next unit we have is Gohan. Easily one of the best unit in the game currently, right? He's not, I don't know about future proof, I don't know how bad this game is going to get power creep, but currently he's one of the best unit. So about Gohan, right? He do more DPS than Kenpachi, not including the AoE, right? Kenpachi's still technically better for like clearing out like mobs, because like he has a full AoE, he covered more track, right? But Gohan do more DPS. So he have follow-up attack, he can transform, buff himself, and yeah, Unbound is easily the best trait on him. Alright, let's go to the next one. The next unit we have is Vegeta, okay? Vegeta is so good, bro. He's so good, okay? But one thing about him is you kinda, if you want to make him good, you kinda need to pair him up with Goku, Trunk, or like any other like Dragon Ball, but mostly Goku, right? Him and Goku have crazy chemistry, okay? We'll get into Goku in a second, but pretty much what Vegeta does is when allies unit transform, which means like go Super Saiyan, within his range, he get a buff, a critical buff, and he get a damage buff from like getting his patient down. His patient is like a bar on the top of the screen. It give him Super Saiyan, right? Give him a damage boost. Give him, yeah. So Vegeta is super good. The best trait on him is Unbound. Okay, easily Unbound. Alright, the next unit we have is Goku. Oh my gosh, this guy paired with Vegeta is a beast, right? So pretty much Goku have like really high crit chance, right? And he's really good, and his passive are every like 4 non-critical attack, the next regular attack will be guaranteed critical. That is insane, right? So he also can go Super Saiyan, which buff Vegeta, right? He have instant relocation. Select a unit on the map or position within this unit range to relocate up to for 15 seconds. On relocation, the unit immediately perform a follow-up attack, dealing 75 of the unit current damage, right? So if you didn't know, that Vegeta also get a buff from follow-up, I'm pretty sure, right? So he pretty much is buffed the frick out of Vegeta, right? Thing is, he crit so much that Vegeta gets so much buff from him. He gets so much buff from him, right? And yeah, that is why Goku and Vegeta is such a good like team up, because like Goku keep buffing Vegeta, his crit keep critting, right? So the best trait on Goku is guaranteed Forsaken, easily. The next unit we have is Trunk, right? Trunk, he's questionable, okay? He's questionable. He's a really good buffing unit, I'll tell you that, right? His damage is kind of butt cheeks, bro. His damage is kind of butt cheeks. With Unbound, he's only gonna be doing like 15k. Like 15k maximum, pushing 20. Maybe, right? But most of his value come from his critical buff to Vegeta. Okay, so thing is, he make units more vulnerable to physical and physical attack by 10%, so which means he's great with Kenpachi, he's great with Vegeta, he's great with Goku, right? And one more thing he does is he buff follow-up attack damage, all follow-up attack damage. That means he's super good with Kenpachi, he's super good with Vegeta, super good with Goku. He's just a debuffing unit that increase other unit follow-up damage, right? So if your unit have a follow-up like damage, then pretty much like Trunk would be a great like partner with them, right? But his damage is not the best. Unbound only multiply unit damage by 3.5. You don't really want a unit that only do 15,000 with Unbound. That's kind of butt cheeks. So Forsaken is probably the best trait on him, or Primordial for the cooldown reduction, but mostly it's gonna be Forsaken for the critical buff for Vegeta. Thank you so much for watching till the end, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.